Man, these guys should have just kept being nice to me. Should have just treated me like a neighbor. So I'm just going to kind of do a quick overview here. I'll write all this up in more specific details, but you have Aaron, the piece of shit that lives right here. I got 40 acres here. You got 40 acres in between, and then I don't know if you can tell, there's a top of a shed over there. So 40 acres in between, and then he's the next 40 acres plot over. Now you got some sort of white vehicle all the way down there. It looks like a white SUV. Now before I could see my truck, I can't see my truck. So I heard the shooting and I heard the explosion. I saw the explosion and it looked like it moved my truck. And my truck has moved. I can't, I'd have to walk all the way over here to see if I could see it. So we had erected it. It was on its side. Aaron pretended that he gave a damn, was going to help me out. Instead of Mark bringing his tractor over and bringing it, he just jerked on it with his truck a couple times and was able to set it up right, but that was as far as we could get. He was bending his bar, his little ball bar or whatever. So I'm going to try to get this captured here, this vehicle. Looks like some kind of white vehicle, kind of SUV-ish. So that's the best we got right here from this distance. I would say that's about 1.5 miles, 2 miles. Like I said, it's right there next to my truck, and you can see the dot. See that white dot? That is my truck. So that white dot used to be, I could see the whole thing, and you could see the windshield glistening. So they were shooting. They shot about a dozen or two shots. I thought they were just pretending to shoot at coyotes or some shit. High-powered rifles, just a dozen or two shots. But I think now that they're trying to provoke me because he had set that mortar, he set some kind of bomb. He set it right next to the truck, and then he had a little black buggy, a little black dune buggy, and started racing up his little driveway and raced back up to that car. There was a whole bunch of people that was sitting there by that car. You had a red truck. You had a red truck, a black dune buggy, I think 2 4-wheelers. I'm pretty sure it's all Mark and Aaron and Aaron's wife. Just 4 white trash piles of shit. 4 white trash piles of shit who, apparently can't just fucking live their lives without having to fuck with somebody. So in a way, I feel like I've won my case here, right? So these pieces of shit have been fucking harassing me non-fucking stop. Yeah, I got it non-extraditable, but, that's, That's, goddamn 3 warning shots. 3 warning shots. So some motherfuckers were fucking with me, and I said, hey, pal, you better stop fucking with me. And, because everybody wants to shove a lie down the goddamn system's throat. We're going to believe the fucking lie and shove the lie down the fucking system's throat. Where the system is going to shove a lie down the people's throat. So I fired 3 warning shots, yeah, because people are fucking with me. And now I have to be like fucking careful with it because it's like non-extraditable. What can I prove? What can't I prove? I know they've been fucking with me, and I got, a court date coming up soon anyway, so this is the amount of evidence that I can get for now. I wish I would have actually recorded some of the shootings earlier. I didn't know they were going to mortar my damn truck. So it looked like the bomb was right next to it. I don't know if they shot at it because the way he raced away from it, my guess is he lit it and then ran away. He lit it and ran away. So some kind of bomb, some kind of mortar, some kind of grenade. They got, pretty decent. They got some big guns over there. I don't know what kind of guns they're fucking with, but they got some big guns. Some kind of pulse guns, some kind of red pulse guns, some kind of bomb mortars, and, high-powered rifles and shit. But apparently Americans are a bunch of pansy-ass fucking dickheads when it comes to 3 warning shots. Oh, my God. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to endure 24 fucking bullshit fucking shots. Meanwhile, the truck... I would like to eventually get a truck and get a vehicle and get a job, and slowly but surely I'm making progress, one step in front of the other. Don't have a damn tractor. Wish I could have fucking pulled it up there. I'm sure there have been a lot of fucking useful things in that truck. I would have liked to have the truck on my property. I didn't want the truck down there. That's fucking, the devil did that shit. That was the goddamn monsoon and shit. That's motherfucking polluters. No global warming, my ass. That was 2 fucking miles. It came from right where I'm at. Went all the way down there. So that happened today, April 20th. If you look at the sun, it looks like it's about 6 p.m. right now. So that happened probably just an hour ago, 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. Guesstimating, right around 5 o'clock, 5, 6 or so. So in the evening, that white car's been there all fucking day. I don't know what the fuck they're really doing, to be honest with you, because that car was out there, then they were just kind of poked up on this fucking hill right here. And then they went over there and was camping out, and they were kind of shooting over there, acting like they were shooting a bunch of shit. My idea, the only thing that makes any kind of really sense, is that they were trying to provoke me, provoke my dogs, get my dogs to start barking, and then they could, somehow use that against me. See? He's got the violent dogs. See? He's got the ferocious and vicious and violent dogs. And, in spite of 24 fucking high-powered rifles, and my dogs are dicks, they do like... They like to bark at different things. They like to bark at each other, and they like to bark at, coyotes and whatever. So I hate when they bark at each other. So they can be dicks, but they're not vicious. They're domesticated. And when you have 24 fucking high-powered rifles, you probably want your dogs, barking up a storm. When there's a bomb that just blew up there's a car bomb or some shit that just blew up a truck, you probably want dogs that were barking. And in spite of all that, they kind of barked, but not much. And so I have to give them mad respect. I think my dogs are just good judgments of, is this dangerous or not? It's scary, it's popping, I don't know. It doesn't really sound too dangerous to us. Or maybe it is dangerous, so they're just keeping quiet or some shit. I don't know. All my dogs are safe. All my dogs are in one piece. They're not all barking and freaking out or anything. So their attempt to provoke my dogs failed. And I guess because it failed, they keep escalating and escalating and escalating and say, see, he's the asshole, not us. And they were assholes all fucking morning. All fucking morning. After they blew up my truck, they skedaddled. They got the fuck out of there. And then I heard another kind of mortar shot from behind those hills over towards where he's at. He's got 3 big fat hills there. One hill. If the motherfucker is actually American, he's a Confederate piece of shit, so he's taking American freedoms to fuck this country over. Right-wing Nazi. It's April 20th. That's Hitler's birthday, so no doubt this is all fucking right-wing Confederate fucking Nazi-based bullshit. Yeah, I fired 3 warning shots, and if you believe in the Second Amendment, then that means not only did I not do anything wrong, but I did everything right. I did everything right. So as much as I don't think you have a right to be completely up in my business, but I fired 3 warning shots. Colorado law is trying to fuck me over with that shit. I think it's bullshit, and I'm moving it up the flagpole. So I'm fighting it as far as I can possibly fight it. In the meantime, what the fuck is it to you? Somebody gets an accusation, somebody gets a kangaroo court. Kangaroo court can only make kangaroo decisions. Somebody just gets a fucking mark. Well, he assaulted somebody. And now, for the rest of my life, I got to explain the assault to my future employers and educational institutions and anything and everything I might do. I don't know, America. Seems like if you fuck somebody over on a lie, you can't just fuck them over forever and ever. It didn't. Sucks because the lawful people are the ones that got to be lawful to everybody else, and nobody's fucking lawful to the lawful people. So it's like the laws only hit the good and lawful. What about the wicked and criminal? They didn't even read the damn fucking laws. In Nevada, you do have a right to bear arms. You have a right to bear arms for defense and security. And, they are blowing up our property. It is all the way down there, so they might say it's litter or some shit. That's still my property. It was in one piece. They actually did a pretty good job. I figured they might have tried to gut it. They might take the wheels or some shit. It's my fucking property. It's my fucking property. Sorry, it's like, it's not even by his house. It's just by the driveway that he uses when he goes in and out. So it's by the driveway he uses when he goes in and out. So what does that mean? That's nothing, I live up here in my house, so if he's just like freaked out every time there's a white truck, when he drives in and out of the house,